just wanna Bentley, ride around the city. I just wanna Bentley.
So how has the military shaped your life?
I feel like it just confirmed a lot of stuff that I already knew, really. Like it teach you attention to detail, you know, it just always pay attention to what's going around you, going on around you. For the most part, though, I think it made me more cordial. Because before, like coming from where we came from, it's like you didn't want to be friendly with nobody because it come off as weak when you friendly. You know what I'm saying? But when I get in the military and was taught what I was taught, it's like you can be cordial with people. You can speak. That's how you fill out the scene and, you know, understand what's going on around you. You know, because at first it was like I get around social environments and I'm just like, man, I was always secluded. People still to this day sometimes say that I'm like an introvert. You know what I'm saying? But not no more. I think it just depends on the crowd. I can fill it out real good now because I actually can speak. I'm not scared to speak, you know, because I'm more confident in my reaction. I think that's, you know.
Right. So would you say, now that you know what you know, would you say you had a bit of anxiety or like PTSD from growing up in like in the trenches? Like, because you saying that you didn't
Most deaf. I'm talking like PTSD bad. Like I was just thinking about this like this morning, really. I was like, man, it's like this day and age, I don't know how to feel, you know, at times. You know, sometimes I feel like I can express my feelings, you know, but then sometimes I feel like I don't even want to, you know, and then it be funerals that still go on like at a day-to-day basis. I'd be like, damn, I'm sad. I know I should be sad, you know, but I don't have that feeling. A lot of the feelings that you're supposed to have, I don't even be really having them, you know, but I just keep holding on, keep pushing.
Okay, and that takes you back to that track, holding on. Okay. I definitely do understand. So being where you're from, it made you hard. Would you say like it made you basically like put on this shell to protect yourself? Like it's a protective barrier.
Yeah, that's why I'll say that. I say, and then again, I'll say, is the shell is so hard and it run deep. You feel me? Like I feel like my whatever feelings I got left that's at the core, if it end up breaking that shell, I probably break. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just stay in that shell, protect myself.
So do you feel like your only outlet is the music?
Yeah, cause I don't like talking to people. I hate talking to people because I feel like a lot of people don't understand, and then some people don't even want to understand. And then when people selfish, cause you will talk to somebody and they'll tell you about what's going on with them.
Right.
You know, instead of just listening to what you gotta say. You know, I'm the type of person I listen to what you gotta say, cause I understand, you know, how the mental work. You know, cause some people might be really going through things.
Exactly.
You know, and that's why I feel like now it is no therapist for me. The therapist is music, and hopefully time. That's why with this project, time heals everything. It's like, hey, you know, you just wait on it. And hopefully, you know, you get healed somehow. Because everybody don't get healed the same way, so, yeah.
Okay, and do you feel like men's mental health is in a crisis due to not expressing themselves or venting a lot? Because like you said, you just don't feel that it's safe to vent because, you know, when you do actually, like when you do open up, people are more focused on, you know, self instead of others and how you feel or what you may be going through.
Well, I'll say when it comes to men, period, it's like society don't even like men to vent. People will say, you know, men, you know, y'all need to vent and, you know, this and that. Mainly come from female, you know what I'm saying? Females say men, you know, we want y'all to vent. But then again, when you vent, they gonna look at you as weak. You know, it's all natural. A female want a strong man who can provide, you know, who she, you know, looks at and who appears as strong, you know, but nah, if he appears as weak, then a female not gonna, you know, she ain't gonna want him. But that's why a lot of dudes, like we vent to our homeboys, you know, our friends. Then the females say, you know, oh, they talk about that, but our homeboys can relate to what we're going through. You know?
Right. I definitely do understand that. Okay. So speaking of like females, I know you married young, and what effects do you think marrying young actually had on, like, you know, on you as a person? Like, not being able to, you know, do the same thing as your peers, or like, you know, how, let's say dudes go out and, you know, you'll go to the strip club or just hang out with the fellas, but you weren't able to, you know, do that because you were married early on.
I'll say, for one, I've done a lot of things, like a lot of stuff that dudes do at 30, I've done, you know, at 13, 14, 15, you know, up to the age where I got married and got, you know, how they say, took out the game.
Right.
But as far as clubbing and stuff, you know, I don't, that's not what I enjoy anyways. I'm cheap, so I don't want to go to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that covers all bases on that aspect, you know. And then I'm the type, I'm loyal. I'm very loyal, you know. So I'm like, I want my female to be my female. I want her to be held, you know, to higher standards than all the other females and put on a higher pedestal than all the other females. I don't want to have this female, all y'all, now y'all equals. I want my female to feel like she's that one. You know? So.
Okay, so basically you're saying, in a sense, like, you never would give the next female the opportunity to clown your wife, or to say, oh, like, you looked at them a certain way, or, you know, you made a move at them or something like that.
Not at all, not at all. Because the thing is, like, first of all, you don't want nobody doing that to you. And then how I look at it is, I know the outcome. I know the consequences of me doing those things with my wife finding out.
Right.
So it's like, I don't want her to sit there and cry over something that I did. You know, that would be crazy. Like, I brought that upon us. So I just leave it out.
And what would you say, like, molded you into thinking, like, or just to being loyal? Because a lot of us have different definitions of being loyal. What would you say your definition of loyalty? Like, what does loyalty actually mean to you, besides not cheating on your wife, or not giving another female the opportunity to clown your wife, or, you know, humiliate your wife? Other than that, what is loyalty to you?
Man, loyalty is like business. It's like business, man. I was just talking to my homies the other day about that. I say loyalty is like business, because certain times you got to make executive decisions. You know, you got to choose a lot of times who you more loyal to, who you owe the loyalty to, you know? So I feel like, let's say you got one homie, and you met this homie through your main homie, this is your day one, y'all been down since forever. He's cool, he's real cool, but him and your homie get into it. You know, depending on the extent of this, you know, rivalry or whatever, now you got to make this executive decision, this business decision, to choose who you the most loyal to, you know? And a lot of people may say, nah, man, we grown, we shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't get to that point. But we all still have feelings. We still have childish feelings. So me, I make sure, and I choose wisely, you know, and I choose my friends wisely also. That's why I don't have many. But yeah, loyalty is something that just can't be toyed with. You know?
So would you say, do you feel like loyalty is like ride or die, like, in that aspect?
Yes.
So.
But there are levels to loyalty.
Okay.
Because some people, you can be loyal to them, but it be in different aspects. Because you can be loyal to your cousin or your brother, but you know your cousin or your brother be on a lot of bullshit. So you don't want to be followed behind them, you know, even though they out here doing a lot of BS. So now you strapping up, you going doing what you got to do with them, but they in the wrong, you know. So that'd be crazy. So now you doing whatever you got to do, and you in the wrong the whole time. So you got to know, you know, I'm gonna be loyal to you, but this is the extent, you know.
So basically, loyalty comes with conditions. That's what you're saying. Basically, just like love.
Like a business. Like a business.
Okay, so it's not. So basically, you saying that you look at the mental aspect of things mainly. Like, okay, I might go ride with you, but I got to see what I'm riding to do.
Exactly.
Or okay,
It got to make sense. In my life, it has to. I don't care what it is. Everything got to make sense.
Okay. So because a lot of people feel as if loyalty is, I've known you from day one.
Oh, no,
We
no, no,
ride, and you've crossed me 100 times,
Let
but
me
we know
explain
each
this.
other.
Let me explain this. So loyalty, you can't test loyalty without going through a situation to where it has to be put to the test. Like, how do you test loyalty if you never went through anything? Be like, oh, this guy loyal to me because he never crossed me, because he never did. That's your friend. That's what he's supposed to do.
Right.
You know. Now that judges, you know, what type of friend you got. That's the test of being a friend, not test of loyalty. Test of loyalty comes when they have chances to be disloyal. You know. That's how I look at it.
Okay. But doesn't that basically, wouldn't you say, because it's like you're looking for someone to be disloyal to you in order to see if they're loyal.
Yeah.
So it's like you're looking for betrayal, and it's a 50-50 game, because it's like you may betray me, and if somebody close to you betray you, it does something deeper to you, don't you?
Yes. But see, that's why with me, how I said, to get to the core of me, it takes a lot. So me, I can be friendly and, you know, cordial with somebody while I'm testing them. You know, I might throw a little something out there, like, hey, look, check this out. You was here with him, ain't it? Just to see if, you know, because I look at it from small stuff like little white lies. You know, if I see you or just lie to me, I throw it out there, just let you, like, make you run into a brick wall.
Right.
As soon as I see you lie to me, I'm like, okay, I see what type of dude you is, so
You can't be trusted,
I ain't
basically.
fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you.
Okay. So I definitely do understand that. So loyalty basically plays a big part in your life overall, like with friends, family,
Everything.
your relationship, everything.
My car better be loyal.
Okay. Now back to your marriage. So do you believe in equal opportunity within your marriage, although you're considered the sole provider?
Yeah. I always tell her I'll never make her do something that she don't want to do. You want to go get a job? Go get a job. You know, whatever you want to do it. But me, I like we more like old fashioned. You know, so she stay at home, take care of the kids, take care of the house. When I get home, you know, it just works better. And I be out making the money, do what I got to do to make the money. She make business decisions too. You know, give me her input on it, because 2 heads is always better than one.
Right.
You know, but the roles we play in our household, crucial. Crucial. And that's what works. That's what's natural. We're not fighting against nature, we going with it. So can't go against the grain.
So what you mean by it's natural? Like, elaborate on that.
Well, so my take on it is a woman, I'm gonna put it like this so we don't, you know, step on our toes. A man being a alpha male, being a provider, is more natural than a man being a housewife. You know, a housewife taking care of the home, taking care of the kids. Cause let's count on, I can't count on a full one hand of how many dudes I know that take care of their kids in their house better than their counterpart.
So you feel as if
a man does what he does and a woman does what she does also. However, I'm not saying that one cannot do the other. It's just what is more natural and works best for, you know, the household.
It's
the
the word.
I'm putting the hierarchy of the household. That's what works best.
Okay, so let's just say, for instance, if something was to happen and you weren't able to go out and provide, and now the roles switch.
Yeah, then it just what gotta happen.
Okay, so you would be capable of being a house husband, like being an in-house husband.
If I have to, I'm gonna have to. But me, I'm gonna do the most to not be that. I'll even work from home. You know, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do to make it happen.